August 22, I got the opportunity to get into my first ever internship of my life. There was a startup. They came to our school. There I met the co-founders and I asked about their startup, that what they are doing. And then I asked next, are they hiring interns? And they said yes, and they asked me to come to our office and talk about more. And then we met, and then I was hired. That was the first internship of my life, and I think it would be the last. It was a 3-month performance-based stipend with you will get the opportunity to work with co-founders wala cool internship. But after 2 months of working, I had a very stressful exit. All my awe of being hired as an intern and then working with co-founders, working with the core team got disappeared just after 2 months. So, how was my experience? How was the environment of that internship? How internship are today in reality, in spite of all the awe that has been created, all the hypes that are being created? How it feel to work with Garib co-founders and then उनके performance based stipend वाला internships. So hey everyone, Abu Talha this side. Hope you are good and doing very well. And this is the dark reality of internship. How they are scamming the interns, how they are exploiting the freshers' first ever journey in the corporate world, and how they cheat them and use them for their own benefits. My purpose is not to discourage you from taking internships, but to shed light on the things you don't see. Internship is the first step in the journey of every fresher in the corporate world. Before applying for a real job, they first of all apply for internship so that they can get the experience of that practical world. They can get the experience to work with deadlines, work with orders, and complete a task according to their deadline. So they first try internships. There they give all their hard work. But in the name of freshies, newbies, employers exploit them and use them for their own benefits. The term intern was first applied to medical students in 1920, and then government and businesses adopted it gradually, and then internship program began to be offered in college campuses. It was all going good until employers' greed changed it when they started seeing internship rewarding for them by taking advantage of poor freshers. And now internship has become another source of income, not for interns but for employers who hire them and use them for their own benefit. See, the internship was to train the interns, to train the freshers, and initially it was free, and also the interns were encouraged to get into one. But as you can see that it has become one of the biggest white collar scams in this country. In the name of freshers, experience, stipend, and working with co-founders, they are scamming freshers. Freshers work as an intern to get some experience of working in organized corporate field, practically what they have learned so far, and to improve themselves and to find their skills more. But instead of improving them, instead of helping them and guiding them, employers just use them. Internships usually have very low or no income called a stipend, but the workload remains same as the employees who work full-time there and get a full-time salary. The difference only there is the tagline that they have of freshers, newbies and interns, which they take advantage of. The greed has reached at that level where employers are even charging to hire interns, and even some internships are free but after buying their certain courses. It means when you will go there to ask about internship, first of all they will say that internships are free, but they will add a condition that you need to buy their any stupid course, and then after completion of that course you will get internship. Now you will be thinking, what is the problem then if someone is charging you to give some experience and guidance in return, right? But yeah, it happens, but only in paper and agreement. What happens in reality is far different from the definition of internship. Like you can see, you might be thinking that after getting hired as an intern, you will get the opportunity to work with founders, to work with core team. But it is the latter. You know that you are going to hear that, will you just complete that boring task for me? When with a lot of excitement, one joins internship, presuming that they will get a warm welcome and they will get the opportunity to work with professionals, but most of the time it is just monotonous work that you get to do, and you can't even say no because you are a fucking intern. And then you might be thinking that you will be provided whatever guidance you want, right? See, when someone get into internship, they go after completing their school or their colleges. And as you know that school and colleges makes us lazy, makes us do what has been ordered and what has told to do. But when we go into the practical world, things do not go that way. There, the problems are unknown, there are no any syllabus, and there are no any certain chapters from which you will be tested. It is up to you to figure out how to get out of that shit. So similarly in internship, which is also an overview of the practical world, it works the same. And the problem problem isn't there. The problem is that when an intern is being hired, after giving a lot of expectations that we will help you grow, we will improve you, we will guide you every time, and when an intern joins that internship by having all those mindset, they started facing problems when their expectations do not meet. And this is also not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that perspective of that employer by which they assign the task to the interns. Like whatever task they assign to an intern is by just having a mindset of completing that task, not to improve them or guide them anyway. And due to that, the interns are told all the time to just complete that task, and at the end they do not learn anything from that, because whatever they are doing they had already done while they were learning that skill, while they were practicing by self. So you cannot expect a spoon feeding there of guidance. Alright, and we think that we will be appreciated for our own ideas and opinions, but it is the latter. You know that you are told all the time that keep your opinions and ideas to yourself, not here. Do whatever has been told to do and do how it is told to do. That's it. And then the last and biggest expectation we keep, and that is pre-placement offer. Almost every internship gives that kind of scrutiny that you will be hired as full-time or part-time after your internship. Even me also told the same. But as you work, gradually you realize that from day one, you were there for just temporary need. When that need disappear, you also get to. And at the end, only thing you will get to listen is some kind words and the experience later if you found yourself lucky. Most internships are just for those roles for which the employers are not ready to pay and still want to get that work done. See, internships were the training for freshers for a corporate field. They apply with a hope of getting some experiences, getting an opportunity to learn from seniors, working professionals, so that they can improve themselves, they can find their skills, what they have learned. But employees take advantage of that. After giving hours and hours of efforts, what they get to know is that they were just being used. How one can cross that limit that in the guise of internship, they are pushing off their nonsense courses. First they put advertisements, and when one go there to get enrolled, they get to know that first of all buy their course, and then at the end you will get an internship. And also the students and freshers, don't you have any common sense that you are paying for those stupid courses? You are paying to those garib co-founders to hired as an intern. Why? How can you not know that they will scam you, they will cheat you, and they will exploit you? They will exploit your first journey, your first step in your journey of corporate field. Instead of wasting your time, instead of wasting your hard-learned skill and your parents' hard-earned money to those co-founders, those founders, invest on your own. Improve yourself, build a LinkedIn profile, get connected to the best people of your field, upskill yourself, start freelancing, start sharing what you have learned, start content creation, start networking, start something of your own. And to the employees, I want to say that stop exploiting them, stop using them, and stop taking advantage of them. They come to you after having all those hopes of getting experience, of improving themselves. And if you are building an internship program, then build for free. Don't look as another source of income. If your business is not making money, then use some other strategies instead of taking money from freshers to get hired as an intern. They all are very young and energetic. If you use them so that they will also be getting any benefit along with you, then they can reach your business to the next level. And if you will keep them for long term, maybe they will be proved as very much helpful for your company and for your business. Because if they are coming when you are starting up, then they will be connected with your core and your vision, and that will be very much helpful for your company and for your strategies. And also, not all internships are like that. Some are like of Microsoft and GSOC, where you can get an opportunity in reality to get some experience, where you can expect that you will improve yourself, you will find your skill in reality. So apply for them. There are much internships which are very worthy. Instead of getting into local startups, invest on your own and then apply for some biggest internship. Alright. And before applying for any internship, clear all the conditions, clear what you are going to get from there, what experiences you will get, how you will be improving yourself, how the founders keep relation from other employees. Clear all those before getting hired in any internship. And still I will recommend you that instead of applying for any internship, there are much to do. If you have just learned any skill, then build a strong portfolio around that. Improve yourself by practicing regularly, upskill yourself, get connected with the best professionals of your field, approach clients of your own, and then get experience. Getting into an internship is not a must thing to do. You can still get experience of practical world. There are much things to do instead of just giving all your efforts to all those garib founders and getting nothing in return. So I hope you got the information, and I hope you got my perspective. If you like this information and found helpful, then share with someone who needs to hear this. So see you in the next video. Till then, keep exploring and have a good day.